Okupe accused of inflaming ethnic tensions in Nigeria with abuse allegations. Exactly. Doyin Okupe, for some reasons, decided to start drumming support for Atiku, family for Tinubu. This was somebody that worked with Peter Obi and almost a campaign DG for Peter Obi, and for some reasons just resigned, and now he's talking about, he's talking about Tinubu like Peter Obi is nobody again. He's stoking ethnic tension, and at his age, with his condition, I think he should know better and behave better. And now Nigerians are accusing him of inflaming ethnic tensions, and that is true. That is true. Let's dive into the details because I don't know what has gone into Okupe's head that he is now insulting Peter Obi and insulting Nigerians. Doyin Okupe's claim that 80% of online insult against him come from one ethnic group sparked outrage, with many accusing him of ethnic profiling. Former presidential aide Doyin Okupe has stirred the controversy by alleging that 80% of those insulting, abusing, and disparaging him online are from a single ethnic Nigerian nationality. Who are they? So Okupe, who served as the Director General of the Labour Party's presidential campaign, made the broad generalization in a post on his X platform, formerly Twitter, though he did not specify which ethnic group he was referring to. The comments drew swift backlash from many Nigerians who accused Okupe of ethnic profiling and seeking to inflame dangerous prejudices through his rhetoric. Sir, bringing an entire ethnic nationality down just because you want to make your point is absurd and undeserving of a personality like you, one ex-user wrote. For Okupe, who has faced intense criticism over his perceived betrayal of the Labour Party after the elections, the allegations appear to be an attempt to dismiss his detractors along ethnic lines. However, observers noted the lack of evidence to substantiate his 80% claim. Of course, you are nothing but an ethnic jingoist and an unrepentant, ignorant buffoon, stated one commenter, lambasting Okupe for employing divisive tribal politicking, instead of acknowledging mistakes. So the controversy highlights the lingering ethnic and religious tension in Nigeria that can be exacerbated by public figures making broad ethnic generalizations, whether intentionally or not. Critics argue such rhetoric risks inciting hatred at a time when responsible leaders who should be promoting unity and reconciliation are doing something else. Exactly. So the thing here is that Doyin Okupe, for some reasons, has started, disparaging Peter Obi. He said he came back to say he supported what's his name? Or they supported Obi because they perceived something, and now he find that Obi cannot provide what they wanted. So he made some statements that are actually disparaging to Peter Obi, and I'm sure it was on that premise that people started coming for him. And now he's saying that over 80% of people coming for him are from ethnic group. And I'm sure even though he didn't mention the ethnic group, we all know because of recent, he started trying to disparage and discredit Peter Obi while speaking for Tinubu. And this is a tribal issue between the Igbos and Yorubas, even though it wasn't mentioned in the write-up. But we know, and everybody knows exactly. If I go to comment section now, you will hear exactly what is happening there. So Doyin Okupe, for some reason, decided to become a tribalist by God in these recent times after supporting Peter Obi previously. I'm sure all of them actually went to PDP and APC to look for more, PDP and Labour Party to get out money from Peter Obi and Atiku. And when they couldn't get it, they all ran back. And someone like Daniel Buala, they could not get money from Atiku. And he ran back. Doyin Okupe probably could not get money. He was even accused of embezzlement and abuse of fund in Labour Party or so before he now ran away, and now he's disparaging the Labour Party and Peter Obi. And now people are coming for him. He's now trying to stoke ethnic tension, to save his face, which is very bad. Very, very bad. Now in comment section, somebody said, you read the comments one after the other, you will understand the tribe Okupe was referring to. Exactly. When you read it a little further, you understand the tribe that betrayed often. Can you imagine? It has gone between Igbos and Yorubas. We know. Doyin Okupe was trying to disparage the Igbos, and the Yorubas will come out to defend him here. The tribe that will lie down to greet you, but in their mind, they mock you. Everything about them is eye service. Okay, oh, he can only get gullible ones like you. Yes. So the plain truth is that bad communication can trigger abusive responses. You can't be openly demarketing Obi and still claim you did no wrong. In everything we do, presentation matters a lot. If Boko Haram or bandit strike, nobody attacks the North as a whole. But if an Igbo man does it, every Easterner becomes guilty. And yet you expect the people to be happy with you, who did not see how Indigbo were treated during the 2023 elections in Lagos. How many of their elites condemned it? To me, Nigeria should work on peaceful disintegration in line with the geographical zones, exact geopolitical zones. It is only a matter of time before we eventually part ways. We can never love or appreciate ourselves at all because we are fundamentally different in all areas. And that is very, very correct. Very, very correct. Not only that, immediately after greetings, the next thing you will hear is, "Nah, the mad woman where I did tell you be that." So that is what flies when you have no more defense or valid point. Ethnicity is cheap way to escape responsibility since 2015. Whip up sentiments, divide them, have your way. That is divide and rule game. That is what they have been doing. That is true. So Okupe is just stoking ethnic, and that is exactly what Tinubu and APC introduced in the 2023 election, divide and rule, created ethnic tension between the Igbos and the Yorubas to be able to sell. But it's a matter of time, like somebody is saying here, it's a matter of time. Nigerians, all the ethnic groups will go their ways along the geopolitical lines. That is it. Is Okupe lying? What of Professor Wole Soyinka? They will abuse anybody whose view does not tally with their own. Watch how they will react to this with abuse. Abi they swear for Naso. Can you imagine? Igbos can't afford to keep quiet again in the face of open hostility. Even Boko Haram or bandits strike in the north, they blame the bandits, and even the military. But when Igbo strikes in the east, they accuse Igbos as responsible. Which type of a divisive country are we building? This whole thing would collapse on everyone here someday if nothing critical is done. And I know it. If I were this shameless Okupe, I will carry rope and enter bush and do the needful. The political jobber doesn't deserve to be seen among people, Abi, to be seen on earth. Chameleon. So the thing here is that Okupe just started stoking tribal bigotry, and that is not good for him, and it's not good for anybody at all. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment, as Okupe is now, at his old age, is now playing ethnic card.